Well, yesterday we learned how our kids play a little too closely with germs, from their sports equipment to the playgrounds. Well, now we are heading inside your home. My interview with Dr. Germ continues with what is the germiest room in your house, plus the one item we touch that is just covered in germs.
Or you're going to spend 80% of your time indoors, for example, today, which is more than any generation in history.
In the day-to-day battle against germs, turns out the front line is your own home.
We're finding out that you don't have to do a lot more cleaning and disinfecting. You just need to be targeting it to the right areas in the home.
Dr. Charles Gerba, better known as Dr. Germ, knows how to fight back.
There are more fecal bacteria in the kitchen sink in the toilet after you flush it. Probably why the dog drinks out of the toilet. He's smarter than you think.
Yep, Dr. Germ says the germ capital of your casa is the kitchen.
We found more fecal bacteria on a cutting board than a toilet seat in the average home. It's actually safer to make a sandwich on a toilet seat than a cutting board in the average home, which really surprised us.
So always use a separate cutting board for meat, if you're still hungry after hearing that. When it comes to cleaning your kitchen, it's not how often you clean, but where. Dr. Gerba says there are germs all over your microwave and fridge handles, and that those should be wiped down every single day. Now, when it comes to cleaning your countertops, this is really interesting. He said that disinfectant wipes like these are a whole lot more effective than, say, just spraying your countertop and then wiping it down. So he really recommends that. And finally, when it comes to cleaning your sponges, he said, just don't. Just throw them out every 3 to 4 days and get a new one.
Well, the most germ-laden and where most fecal bacteria are your kitchen sponge. They get into there from raw food products like raw chicken, raw meat products, and then they grow because it's wet, it's moist, you're soaking up food all the time.
Moving on to the bathroom, you'll generally find less germs there than the rest of your home because people typically clean them more often. The exception, watch out for the germs that fly when you flush.
And it looks like the 4th of July when you flush a toilet. So you want to keep your toothbrush, we found, about 3 feet away from the toilet. Otherwise, you're going to brush your teeth what was in the toilet from what we've been seeing in our studies.
That also means any towels within a few feet of a toilet will get E. coli growing in them within 3 days. So wash those towels, all your towels, kitchen towels too, every couple of days. And when it comes to laundry, Dr. Germ says you are doing your laundry all wrong if you're not using hot water.
Cold water washes are terrible. Your grandmother would never wear your underwear because it's got 10 times the germs that she had in it because she used hot water and a detergent, a very harsh detergent.
He's big on this. Pay attention to what you wash together.
You should really sanitize your washing machine because you cross-contaminate. I mean, if you put your handkerchiefs in with your underwear, you're going to be blowing your nose what was in your underwear.
And I'll leave you with that.
April, thank you.
You're welcome. So, as you heard, you should wash your towels every 3 to 4 days.
Okay.
So that is what we asked you this morning. Our AZ Family viewers, and take a look at what they said. This was our poll we put on Facebook earlier this morning. Oh, this is a different poll. We also asked this poll about how far away you should keep your toothbrush from there, and so the answer was at least 3 feet away. And Dr. Germ had so much great information. I could not even fit this all in, even to 3 different stories. For example, he is just now starting to look at germs in furniture. It's kind of their next little frontier. He said that couches are just full of them, so when you sit down, you literally send up a cloud of germs, sometimes full of cold and flu viruses. Yeah. So he said the next step is going to be, you know, how do we clean that? How do we do it? Because it's not as easy as a countertop or a bathroom. So biggest thing I learned from this interview was washing your hands the moment you walk into your house, and that way you just stop the spread of germs right then and there. Kids too, hand sanitizer, you know, whatever is your choice, but just don't even come in your house because then they just get all over the place.
Like the doctors when they come into the, you know, to the room, right? In and out.
Yeah. It's true.
You need to get that soap that the doctors use. It goes all the way up.
The brush.
That weird when guests come over. If you could just go all the way up.
All the way up, please.
I need more cutting boards too. You want to keep those really, really separate.
So was it one of you mentioned we have our what do you call it, the rec room or the
our
kitchen,
break room,
kids break room. They have like brushes to clean your pot or whatever, your plastic containers. They are gross.
So we are going to be talking about that actually tomorrow, Scott. I'm glad you mentioned that. Part 3, that is happening tomorrow. We are back tomorrow with one